This is Team Sunset Orange, and today we made 2 drinks, one for the female and one for the male, because of course we have to be inclusive. First up, we have the sultry orange, and here we have the Sunset Kiss.
We have the Gordon's Green Life, which is made up of lemon, citrus, agave syrup, and cucumber. We also have the Gordon's Big Mo.
The fascinating man, the artist, the creative. You've done so much, and the world has seen you do amazing. But at the end of the day, you want to have a good time. Here we have Passion Exotica, with a unique blend of passion fruits and soda, and a rich touch of mint.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So tonight we had the Gordon's task for the season, the Face Your Fears task, and it was nothing short of amazing, right? And we all know that whenever we have the task in each Big Brother season, it always comes with a lot of excitement, of course, intrigue, and of course, we got to see a group or a team, as we say, win the task. Now, all the housemates gathered in the arena, and of course, the teams were split into 3. We had the Sunset Orange, the Pink Berry, and of course, the Moringa Citrus. And like Gordon's has like 3 flavors. As you can see in my background, we have the Moringa Citrus, we have the Sunset Orange, and of course, we have the Pink Berry right here. All the housemates were looking fantastic in their outfits, and of course, Capable, decided to read out the brief, right? He read out the brief to all the housemates. The game was going to be split into 3 categories. The first challenge was the pyramid challenge. The second one was the cup punch challenge. And of course, the last one was the ingredients, challenge. So what were they going to do? There was a particular pyramid on the table, the first challenge. Each group would take turns, one after the other, to set that pyramid upside down. Make sure it is balanced. Once you're done, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that, you're going to move to the place where you have to, punk the ball, like, what this table tennis ball look like, right? The cup punk, you punk the cup. And whatever you throw it into, you get to pick a paper and read out ingredient or recipe or whatever you're going to use to mix your drink at the end of the day, because you're meant to give 2 unique flavors from whatever items you choose right there. So after that, 2 housemates will now move whatever you have chosen, right? They'll go pick up the ingredients and then move it to the bar where you're going to get to mix your cocktail. And so Team Sunset Orange started with Zita and Dede, playing the pyramid challenge, and it was really good. Both of them really did well. And then after that, we saw, they counted 1 to 5. And then Denari and Doris played the cup punk challenge. And then we saw Kola and Sultana, who picked the ingredients that, Denari and Doris had picked up, right? Had chosen in the cup punk challenge. They picked it up and then they moved to the bar. Now, just so you know, the team that finished the fastest was going to win with 50 points. Then the remaining 2 teams will win 30 points and, of course, 20 points. After that, it was Pink Berry's time. And, of course, we saw Joanna and Culture play the Pyramid Challenge. We saw Konyi and Tracy play the Cup Punk Challenge. And, of course, Ivata and Mide played the final one. Now, we saw the fact that Ivata sort of had a little bit of a challenge right there when she was trying to jump into the round circles to get to the bar. But eventually, she made it there.
I didn't know.
And then finally, we had the Moringa Citrus team play. We saw Mensen and Faith, take up the Pyramid Challenge. We now saw Jason and Isabella play the Cup Punk Challenge. And then finally, we saw Big Soso and Thelma, who were the ones who were going to mix. And then after this whole first round, we saw that it was now time for them to come up with a cocktail. The mixologists, 2 from each team, are going to come up with 2 unique cocktails, give the cocktails a name, and then we'll have 1 person who will come and present it in 3 minutes. And then after the sound of the buzzer, the 3 teams started. Now, this whole team competition was going to be judged by creativity, taste, and of course, teamwork. And I think that all the housemates gave it their best because, I mean, for somebody like Sultana and Dede, I wouldn't have thought that they would do well in trying to, work together and trying to mix the stuff. Because when you look at it, you would have thought that, why would these people really, work together, looking at the fact that there's a Jason factor between the both of them. But of course, both of them decided to work together and it really looked good. Now, one thing that stood out for me while they were mixing, the mixologist, right, was when Thelma, have you seen where people trying to mixologists mix the stuff? She literally, was trying to show her some skill. And I really think that really did amazing because, I mean, creativity was one of the things that Big Brother was going to judge them by. And I think that was a creative move. Now, while they were doing that, the fastest team was actually Team Moringa Citrus. That was Big Soso and Thelma. And they really did well. They had done well, they had finished. And then, the other people in the crowd, like the people from the team Sunset Orange, right? So Doris and Denari, they were looking at Sultana and they're like, these guys, like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Can they just be fast? Because they finished third. We saw the fact that Pinkberry, that's Ivata and Mide, they finished second, and then Sultana and Dede finished third. And you could literally see the agitation, on the eyes of Doris and Denari, looking at the fact that can these guys just quickly finish what they're doing? And then it was time for them to present the unique drinks, the unique cocktails they had made. And of course, Doris stepped forward, right, to present for Team Sunset Orange. And she called what they had made Sultry Orange and Sunset Kissed.
We have the sultry orange, and here we have the sunset kiss. The sultry orange contains orange, obviously. This is the stronger one. That's why it's called sultry.
And then after that, we saw Joanna present for Team Pinkberry. And of course, they made Green Life and Big Mo.
We have the Gordon's Green Life, which is made up of lemon, citrus, agave syrup, and cucumber. We also have the Gordon's Big Mo. The Gordon's Big Mo is called Big Mo because it's big for a reason.
And then finally, we saw the team from Moringa Citrus, Dr. Faith. Faith presented for them. And of course, we saw that his presentation was sort of really amazing, right? I think they all did well, but I think that he put some more energy and effort in trying to tell a story because people had asked them to tell a story with the ingredients that they used, right? And even though I feel like he didn't probably touch so much on the ingredients that they used, he told a compelling story of how, it was supposed to be a part of the everyday life and all of that. He called the name of their cocktail Passion Exotica and, of course, Moringa Citrus Burst.
But at the end of the day, you want to have a good time. Here we have Passion Exotica with a unique blend of passion fruits and soda and a rich touch of mint, based on the foundation of Gordon's Moringa Citrus blend. Everything you need is here. The refreshing mint, the sweet taste, and guess what? After that sweet taste, it opens you up to that world of goodness you love. And if you're not that, then welcome to what? The fun beach body. You have 8 packs, you're sexy, you like to be the talk of the party. You're the elegant.
And then after that, we would ask them to leave the arena and go into the lounge. And after about an hour, the head of house, Rude Boy, was called to read out the results. And of course, Team Moringa Citrus won the Gardens Shall We Challenge for the season.
The results are in. The results are in. And the winner of this afternoon Gordon's Playground Challenge is Team Sunrise. Team Moringa Citrus! Congratulations to the moderator. Well done. I'm not done reading. Hey. I'm not done reading. What's going on now? Let's go back. More comments.
Teamwork. Come on, you know the team. You know the team. You know the team. Fit. Thank you.
Of course, that was how the game ended today. Congratulations to the winners. And of course, that's it on this video. So guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bells, and guess what? You get notified whenever I post a video. Just so you know, this video is proudly brought to you by Gordon's Dry Gin. Please go on all social media handles and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, on Twitter, which is X, and of course on TikTok at the Femi Daniel. Until next time, I come here again very soon. It's bye for now.